Hey guys, it's Carrie, and I'm back with toy number 10 of the Toys of Christmas, or 12 Toys of Christmas I've been doing. Now, she, again, was not given to me for Christmas, but she was part of the Christmas season. This is Crystal Star, and she is the 2019, see if I can pick that box up. She is the 2019 Collector's Edition of the OMG dolls, the L.O.L. OMGs, and she retailed for about $50. Excuse me. And I really think the biggest thing is that she really why she was $50 was because she was considered a collector's edition. So they knew that they were going to get the adults more so for her. And, you know, see her stand lights up like that. And it's a monstrosity of a stand, and it's cool and everything. But my issue is I couldn't be justified spending $50 on her just for the stand. Now, her outfit looks amazing, too, and that's why I was torn between getting her or not. So I sat on it for a little while, and then I decided that, you know what, I didn't need to have her. However, I went out Christmas shopping a couple days ago. Was it a couple days ago? I think it was just yesterday. Yes. And I found her at a Target, and she was on clearance, and I will show you the clearance tag right here. So, for the $35, I was actually willing to spend that on her, because I think she's worth that much. She might even have been worth $50, but not in my price range. The stand, on the other hand, I wish, from what everybody else is telling me, I don't think that this part comes off the stand. So I think I'm stuck with a monstrosity of a stand, and I don't know where I'm going to display her. Another part of me was said, well, maybe I'll just leave her in her box and not open her at all, but there's going to be plenty of dolls out there that aren't open. That's part of the Winter Disco line, and because she's a collector's edition, she's always going to be kept, you know, nice. So why not enjoy her? Why not pull her out of the box and enjoy her? I've come to a different part of my life in collecting where I don't keep everything boxed anymore. I mean, these guys over here, I keep boxed because they seem to store more convenient on the wall than they do on the on the table or on a shelf where Blaze can get it and zoom it around the floor. But no, I got us tracked there. So I'm gonna go ahead. I'm just gonna show you guys the glorious box, which I've seen. I know most of you who are watching this have already seen this. Looks like stained glass windows, done in pink and blue, and you got like a heart crystal embedded on the side. It says OMG here with another diamond crystal and all different types of other crystals all going down there. In the back, let's see what the back says here. The back says, I'll be sparkling as I take the stage to debut my first album at the Winter Disco with all my BBs. Get ready for glittering snow, twinkling ice sculptures, and of course, fierce fashion. Crystal Star. And then there's the other side of her box. The bottom half of it is hollow, pink hollow. And I think that's probably where I'm gonna pull her out from the safest. I'm not sure. And then she has the signature fuzzy top handle that all the OMGs have from the Winter Disco series. So, I'm going to go ahead and try and get her out of her box, and we'll take a look at her. Boxer, for the record, I am under the impression that this is not a savable box. So it was like she was either meant to stay in her box or come out of her box and the box is throwaway. Unlike the other boxes from the Winter Disco, you can actually save them, like I have. Just a little bit of a statement there. I take that back. Maybe you can save the box. So I took all the tape off around the box there, and then inside the bottom of it was this big long thing. I think it's just shows you how to replace the batteries in the stand, which is it's very awesome that they include the batteries. I guess they should for a $50 price tag. Let me find the one that actually says English on it. See, it even says right here in the instructions in bold print. See if I can show you guys that. This collector's edition doll is designed for display purposes. Handle with care during play to prevent damage to the doll and her accessories. So they basically cover themselves by saying this doll is just for collectors. She's meant to display and look beautiful. If you're playing with her and something breaks, you're not supposed to play with her anyway. Therefore, making her not a toy, and therefore making this not a kid video, but it's marked kid video because guess what? It's a toy, and kids are attracted to it. So I lose. Let me get the rest of her out here. Just want to show you her outside of her box in the backdrop. Just say is yikes. Yikes, guys. Okay, guys. I got her out, and let me just tell you, she was the worst to come out, and it definitely was very much implied that she probably was not meant to come out of the shell at all. I get this to focus. Come on now. There we go. Alright, so she is out, and we're going to go ahead and start a review on her then, now, finally. So, let's start with... Hold on here. Okay, so let's start with her crown. Her crown is woven into her hair with some threads, and I'm just going to keep that there. I'm not going to move it or cut it or anything like that, because it will probably never go back into her hair the way it's sitting. It is transparent. If you can see that. Excuse me, I am still getting over this darn cold. So it's transparent crystals that go all across her head, one in the middle being the biggest one, and then the two the same on the side, and then smaller and smaller. And then in between we have silver prongs that divide the crystals, and the crystals are also on another silver mount. And below that you can see a bunch of white colored, almost like pearls, that go around the headband part. Her hair is a light pink, which is really nice, but it is very, 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 what's the word I'm looking for? Well, it's very stiff. It's got a lot of product in it. And I normally am one for it being okay with product in it. The problem with this product, though, is it looks messy to me. Like, I don't know. I feel like there's something going on wrong with the front. Let me know if this is kind of the way your girl looks, if you guys have her, if anyone's watching this that has her. If you look, though, in the front of it, though, just the side here, it kind of has its own, like, product, and it's kind of individual almost. And I noticed that it has a little bit of glitter, but only in that spot, so I guess it's probably supposed to be that way. So moving down, she's got a medium complexion. She's got pink rosy cheeks that match her hair. Some nice big blue eyes with a light blue eyeshadow. And her eyebrows are like a brown color. Below her eyes look like they're crystal. Not crystal. Like face jewels that are in the shape of tears that go down her eyes. So I don't know if she's a sad ice princess. And her lips are the same color as her hair, but they do have a lot of glitter in there, you can see. She does have a necklace as well. She has crystal earrings that dangle. You can see them dangling. They're plastic. There's like a plastic hoop that attaches to the stud, which is also another crystal. They're the same type of crystal material and color as her crown. I want to see here. I think this might be a necklace. Is this a necklace here? So at first I thought this was a necklace, and it might actually be meant to be a necklace. But this is some more. This is like beads here, and they're transparent, crystally. You can see that they definitely have some glimmer to them. And it's beaded, and the string that it's beaded on is attached to her neckline, which is I don't know what the neckline is actually called, but it's a low-cut square neckline that also has some sewn-in beads on them that match that, I guess, necklace. I want to call it a necklace, but I don't know. And then she has this really cool, so it's silver, and then it's got silver stripes on top of it, and the silver stripes are like embedded in glitter. And then she has a mesh tool. She has tulle sleeves that come out on both ends. And they are also embedded with the same type of sparkles that are on the stripes here. These are really, really cool sleeves. I love these. And then I'm assuming she has painted nails. Yes, she has painted nails that are the same pink as her hair. She also has this cool, in part of her bodice, she has pearls that go around her, is this an actual, like, I don't know if this is a belt or not, guys? Okay, I figured it out. This is a belt here. So it has, like, a fan design of the transparent crystals, the, white transparent crystals with their mounts. And the mount is, that metallic silver. And then there's pearls that go around. This, I think, is removable. Let me see. Yeah, it's removable, but it's actually sewn onto the dress with threads, so I'm not going to cut the threads and remove it because it might not go back on properly. Excuse me. And then you have this skirt that goes over the pants. Let's talk about her skirt first. So her skirt has this cool metallic-y. It's really, really thick, guys. It's like a pink mixed with silver, and it really, really sparkles good. It's lined with those crystal beads, and then underneath, it's got all these silver sequences on top of a silver material, so it really, really dazzles. It's so, so pretty and so sparkly. Just reminds you of ice crystals. Now, you could remove this skirt. I believe it's removable. I think it just comes right off, but I'm not sure. And then you just have pants. And the pants are the same material. Is this pants or a jumpsuit? I can't tell. I think it might be a jumpsuit. Yeah, I think that's one suit. It's the jumpsuit underneath. So this is not like this part is part of this, I think. And so it continues with the stripes, the metallic silver stripes, and then as you go down the sides of the legs, they're the same type of spikes going down the legs that you have up here in the crown. So they're also done in that. Actually, I think these are transparent. So these are more transparent with sparkles in them. Either way, it's a really, really cool design. And then her shoes are shaped like crystals, like ice crystals, and then transparent. So they're like a glass crystal. And I'll show you the back of them. Oh, cool. Alright, I don't even know how to feel about these shoes. They're so cool. Alright, so there's the back. And you can see the spikes back there. I'm going to put a little light on it so you guys can see. So you can see that it's like the bluish transparent ice crystal. And then the spikes that go down here and all around the back, almost like spurs, are done in that metallic silver. You guys can see that. As for articulation, so her legs move back and forth, and then they have a click knee, so you can click them. And, okay, so that's, I think that might actually be Velcro. Anyway, sorry, I'm getting distracted. And then her arms move, her arms have articulation at shoulders, so they move up and down and back and forth. Her elbows are articulated, and her wrists are. Her fans are also removable, in case you ever wanted to take her out of this dress and put her in something else. And her head moves back and forth and up and down, just slightly. So let me just get out her stand, and I'll show you how that works. Oh, before I forget, you guys also have this transparent disco ball that I think is supposed to be a ornament for your tree. And this clear, transparent blue OMG brush, in case you ever want to brush out the hair product. Oh, also, guys, here is her purse. If you guys, let me see if I can get it to focus on here. If you guys can see that, it's It's very holographic. It's transparent, and I think it actually does open. Let me just see. I don't know if it opens. If it does open, then mine's giving me a hard time, and I'm not gonna go ahead and break it. But yeah, it's crystal colored, transparent, and then the like design on the box of it is traced in a metallic silver, so it gives it like a glass look. It's a really, really cool purse. Alright guys, so here she is on her stand. I am still a little bit bummed that like down here doesn't have like a removable circle, so you can choose to have this big monstrosity or have her in just a basic stand. But maybe someday in the life of OMG they'll come up with just stands for sale, and we'll be able to do that ourselves. So if you press this crystal right here, that lights it up, and it's pretty cool. I'm not saying it's not great, but it's too much for me. And I think there's a switch too, and I don't know what the switch does. There's a switch here. I don't know if that just turns it off or if that turns it to a different mode. Push it all the way over. Does it do other things? I don't see it changing colors or doing anything else. Maybe it just stays on now. I think it just stays on now. So what's the middle setting do? Just keeps it off? Okay, so I guess the middle setting is just off. The middle setting is off. The first setting is the demo mode, which only puts it on for a little while to show you what it does. And then the third setting keeps it on completely unless you hit this button. So I'm going to leave it on off for now. I have no idea where I'm going to display her. I'm hoping that maybe with the flat rock right here, I could put another OMG doll on this stand and kind of have them in the terrain. But yeah, so this is all I have for you guys today. If you like this video, go ahead, give it a thumbs up, and subscribe, and stay tuned for tomorrow. It'll probably be a 2 for tomorrow, because I have a couple of things that are kind of similar to show off in one video. Alright, bye guys.